Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Today is day 270. It is Saturday, September the 27th, 2014. I always have trouble with the dates. You'd think that by doing a daily video thing, I would actually remember what day it is. No, quite the opposite. It makes it worse. I don't know why. I just had like a 90-minute nap. I don't know. I got home and I had Subway for dinner, which was good, and I started working on my radio show a bit, and I was just so tired. So I went and laid down, and what was supposed to be a half-hour nap turned into a 90-minute nap. So I'm feeling a bit better, which is good, and about to do my chest workout today. Excited. Did arms yesterday. I don't know how does it look. See, they're getting there. I'm excited about this. There's that, and there's that. I'm right-handed, of course, so my right arm is going to probably end up being bigger than my left, or my arm, whatever. Because I do find that as I'm doing my workout stuff, this one I have way more power, and this one it's like, not so much. But I can feel a little bit of the pressure in there today. It's a tiny little bit, which I guess is good, because I have had days where I've overdone it, and you can tell right away when you've overdone it because it feels like there's steel in your arms, and every time you try to even just go like this, it's like, fuck. But, yeah, do you ever have those days where you're just so freaking tired and you just have to have a nap? Now, I'm not one that's ever really been a happy camper when it comes to sleeping. I don't like it. Except to tell that to my morning self when I don't want to get the hell out of bed. And I think there's a lot of people like that as well. But I'm one of those that likes to just do stuff. And that's why I tend to stay up late, which is what feeds into my being so tired all the time. Because the next day I work or something else, and I just am like, ugh. And yeah, that's how the day progresses. And that's just how I am. So I've always been a late night person. I tend to not be such a great morning person, unfortunately. But I know a lot of people out there that are, and they can't stay up too late. So it's kind of like a fine line. And then I know people like my poor friend Cody, who does shift work, where it's like 12-hour shifts, and there's like 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. for 2 days, and then 6:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. for 2 days, and then 4 days off, and that would just totally fuck with your schedule, and oh, I don't know if I could handle something like that. So I have major respect for that. My door is opening. Which cat is it? It's Maze. Who else would it be? Maze! Can you hear that? Maze! Come here. My cats are wonderful in that they just let themselves into the room when the door isn't closed all the way. He's so sweet. Look. Yeah, he was just laying on the bed with me, and I guess he decided to come downstairs and join me. He doesn't like to be alone. That's one thing about Maze. We always joke he's a cat dog, because he, unlike regular cats, he loves attention, and he loves being around people. And he'll fetch, and he'll do all sorts of stuff like that. So he's a little cat dog, which is wonderful, because we wanted a dog as well. We have a cat dog. And he's just such a sweetheart. And so soft. He's like a big fluffy caterpillar. But you know, it's funny, because he weighs a pound more than Bailey does. And she's about 15 pounds. He's 16 pounds. But we've had him for about a year. And Bailey we've had for a long time. But I don't know, I guess they say male cats tend to get bigger naturally. And here's another thing, oh my god. I guess this just goes to show how dumb I can be. I got a scale, okay, and my room is mostly carpeted. So I didn't know this, that when you're using a scale, you're not supposed to use it on a carpeted floor, because it doesn't give the right results. So this is what astounded me, because I would try my weights, like my 10, 20, 30 pound weights, and they would show up correctly on this. And then I would stand on it, and I'd be 180 pounds. So I was wondering where the hell I gained 40 pounds overnight. Well, not really 40, because I tend to hover between 140 and 150. So yesterday I went upstairs, and Megan and Caden were up there, and I was telling them about this. I'm like, look at this, look, I'll show you. And of course I did it again on our throw rug, which we have upstairs in the living room, right above my room actually. And Megan's like, no, you're not supposed to do it on the carpet. It's supposed to be on a hardwood floor or tile or whatever. So I didn't think it would make much of a difference, but it did. So I ate my words. And yeah, so I'm actually about 145 pounds at the moment. And it fluctuates so much. And you know, for those of you like me that have trouble putting on weight, when you're trying to, like with muscle mass and whatnot, it can be just as frustrating as those of you who are overweight, who are trying to lose the weight. And you know, I see arguments all the time, back and forth, as to, oh no, it's so much easier to put on weight. Oh no, it's so much easier to gain weight. To lose weight. Well, no. None of it's ever easy, really. And you're just kidding yourself if you think that one or the other one is that easy. You know, it can be as easy as changing your diet, either way, but at the same time, that in and of itself, by human nature, is not an easy thing to do. Telling yourself that you can't have something is probably one of the worst things you can do, because it is, by all accounts, human nature to go against what you're told that you can and can't do. So I would say that it's more detrimental to do that. Just as though when you're trying to quit smoking, you don't tell yourself that you can't have a smoke. In fact, I'll tell you a story about my dad. When he was quitting smoking, he would keep a pack of cigarettes in his pocket. And every time he would go to grab for one, he'd just stop himself and be like, no, I'm going to go have a glass of water, or I'm going to go eat something, or no, I got to go do something else. Now, of course, at first he lost a lot of sleep because he just was not tired. He couldn't get to bed, he couldn't sleep. So he would go, this is when we lived in Calgary, he would go and watch them filming movies downtown and stuff. And over time, he just stopped wanting cigarettes. And he has not wanted a cigarette in over 20 years now. Congratulations, Dad. Probably even longer than that. But the key to it all is some form of willpower and being able to push yourself to follow the goals that you want. It's probably cliche to say, but it is true. Danielle, who works with me at the Fun Factor, had told me that it takes about 21 days to get in the habit to do something. So if you can push yourself enough for 21 days straight, usually you will start to fall into a habit with it. So if that means eating better or not having pop, like me, I mean, you slip up and stuff like that. I do all the time. Lately, because I work Sunday nights, I don't want to cook when I get home. So yes, I'll go to McDonald's, but I'll go there with friends and talk and have fun. And but it's like once a week, so it's not that bad. Today I had Subway, but I mean, it's Subway, right? But anything could be bad for you just as much as anything can be good for you, depending on how you look at it. So this video's kind of been all over the place, and I should probably shut up now, right? I should probably shut my mouth. No. I will be doing my radio show, of course, tomorrow, Sunday, September the 28th, and every other Sunday, pretty much. So don't forget to check it out. It is Animated in Japan, Insanity on the Radio, world music, focusing entirely on Japan, Japanese music at its best, 92.5 FM or the X.ca. Just check it out if you want to tune in live. And I will see you guys tomorrow, which of course is Sunday. Jamatta ne minna. I will see you then. Bye-bye.